Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you here. Today you have found me in the kitchen. I am busy this afternoon getting some stuff together. So what I have on my agenda is I've got some field meals to make tonight. The guys are starting chopping triticale. I never know how to say this. Triticale. Maybe it depends on who you are and where you were raised. I don't know, maybe there is a proper way to say it. You can put that below if there is. But yeah, anyways, that being said, I think I have around 5 guys to feed tonight. And then my friend also had a baby recently, so I'm just looking to put together like a postpartum meal for her and her family. They have 2 toddler boys and then a 3rd boy now, and they're all like 3 and under. So she's a busy mama, she is doing amazing, and I just want to bless her today with some stuff. So what's happening in the kitchen is for the main course for the guys and for this family, I am making them the same main course. So I'm making French fry casserole. And if you don't know what this is basically it's this hamburger mixture that you make, and then you also put French fries with it, and it's the most comfort food you can ever imagine. It's high protein, but so yummy, toddler friendly. When I was thinking about what to make this family, I was like, I'm making something that I know their boys will just love and they'll eat, but then also that thing that like you wouldn't want to eat every day, but as a parent or as like an adult, you're like, oh, this is actually so good. So I am making French fry casserole for them and the guys tonight. Obviously Daisy and I will also eat it tonight. So I've got 3 pans here. I'm gonna do this one for the family. Whenever I take a meal to someone, I always try to do it in things that they don't have to think about returning. It's so not the thing you wanna be thinking about as a postpartum mama, to have to return things. So just because of the aluminum and how it can kind of go into food, I usually just like to put parchment paper down so then you don't have to think about that. This pan and this pan will be for the guys tonight and Daisy and I. So we are gonna fill those with French fry casserole. Another thing that I like to do for families is always make sure you take enough that'll feed them good for their dinner, but then also like the next day for lunches for everyone. It's just so nice to not have to think about that. So for the French fry casserole, what I've done is I'm browning the ground beef. I just threw some onions in there as well. Now, using a recipe out of actually my church's cookbook. It's so fun. We have a church cookbook that all the ladies have combined recipes, their favorite recipes, and it's so fun. And then it also like says like who contributed it to the recipe book. So it's so fun. Anyways, so it's as simple as it can get, French fry casserole, and then it does say to put cheddar cheese soup or mushroom soup in, but lately I have been loving just to make my own like cream of chicken soup for casseroles. Guys, it's so easy, it's clean, there's no additives, right? Because you're doing it yourself, and you don't have to like think, shoot, I don't have that on hand. You can literally make it. It's made out of butter, flour, milk, chicken broth, and some spices. It's so easy. And if you want the recipe, let me know below and I will definitely get it to you. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is as soon as the ground beef is ready, the cream of chicken sauce is all ready to go. So then I'll just combine the ground beef with the cream of chicken sauce and combine that, and then layer that on the bottom of every pan. Then literally that has all the spices in it already. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the French fries and you just layer the French fries over top. It's so easy and so good. I promise you, it'll be a crowd pleaser. Are you okay, Daisy? Are you okay? I gotta put a plug in for this hamburger stomper. I know I've talked about it on here before. I literally love it so much. It breaks up your ground beef perfectly. And I know that there's like companies like Pamper Chef and stuff that sell them, which I'm sure Daisy is sitting on one of our chairs in the living room looking out the window, waiting for Dada to come home for lunch, and it's so sad because he's not coming home for lunch. 'Tis the season. We miss him so much. Anyways, side note. So anyways, I love this stomper. I got it off Amazon for like $10, $12. I've had it for years. It's worked great. And I'm just gonna put a plug in that you don't always need to buy like the $50, $60 things, because I know quality is quality. I absolutely advocate for quality. But sometimes, you know, when you just don't feel like spending that $60 on something like this, you go buy the $12 one on Amazon. I'll put my Amazon storefront link in the description of this video. If you go on there, I have a list of just like kitchen items that I use on the daily, my go-to things. One of them is definitely this. I know it was on sale recently as when I was looking, so hopefully it still is when you guys go check it out. Another thing that I want to incorporate into the postpartum drop-off is just some yummy breakfast items. So what I've put together is I made my homemade granola. It's in the cutest little owl jar, and I will tell her, like, I don't expect her to give this back to me. But yeah, it is a nice big jar of granola, and then I'm sending some, and then I'm gonna send along 2 tubs of Greek yogurt to go with that. Again, toddler friendly, but also great for mama. Give them the high protein to start their day. I'm gonna wash up some strawberries and blueberries and raspberries, cut up some watermelon. That can go with the yogurt parfait or just for some snacking, because we all know that toddlers love their berries, but also it's so good for mama to be getting all that fiber, especially watermelon. I feel like as a nursing mom, to have watermelon to snack on, it's just the biggest refresher. Like, I remember nursing Daisy and just wanting like refreshing food, like hydration, and watermelon. Can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna wash that all up, put it in jars that, again, she won't have to return, and it'll be super easy for her just to like grab and go as she needs to. And the toddlers hopefully will also enjoy that. For the dessert of their meal, I was trying to think of something that they could eat all day long that's not like too sweet. I find that like sometimes people go overboard on the sweets when they do like a meal drop off. Everyone loves sweets. I get it. I'm the biggest sweet tooth around. But as a postpartum mom, you know how you're just like kind of like feeling like you're not feeling your best. Like you're looking like you just had a baby. Fair enough. There are so many things you need to be thinking about other than your body image. Absolutely. But I was thinking, what can I make that isn't too sweet, that the kiddos will love, and they could eat almost any time of the day? Muffins. So I knew that my afternoon was gonna get a little bit crazy today. We were out for the morning, and so I made the muffins and granola yesterday afternoon ahead of time, which I'm thanking myself now. But yes, these banana chocolate chip muffins are going to be hopefully so yummy. Randall had one last night when he got home and was like, loved it. So that was really good. I will put the link below for the chocolate chip muffins. And I wanted to actually also put a plug in for these wrappers. Make the muffins look like bakery muffins. They bake up so nicely in these wrappers, and I don't know, it just elevates a muffin to the next level. So you can also find those on my Amazon storefront. Again, link will be below. things. The French fry casserole is made and in the fridge. I've got all the breakfast stuff, fruit prepped. The last couple things on my list are to cut up a bunch of fresh veggies. I bought the dill pickle hummus. If you have not tried the dill pickle hummus, I would recommend. Does that look yummy? She's already reaching for the fruit. Before I finish that off my list, this girl is gonna go to bed. We are just about to head out the door. I think I have everything. I have a list and I need to quickly check it before we leave the house. But we've got everything boxed up here. I've got casserole in here and then everything else in there. Got all the fruits, the veggies, the breakfast stuff. So yeah, the final touches are some fun ice cream for mom and dad when the kids are in bed. This one is a chocolate caramel brownie, and then this one's a cold brew. I was so sad because the Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream is incredible, but they didn't have it, so I opted for this Chapman's premium cold brew coffee. So hopefully it's good, and I thought that'll just be a fun little treat for the mom and dad, a little gift for them. And then something that I've lately been liking to do is that if there are other kids in the family, that just bring them something little, like a little treat to make them feel special and noticed. I'm sure that they can start feeling like it's all about their little sibling that was just born. So literally I just grabbed the little cows for these little boys, the Schley brand toy. If you don't know the Schley brand, they have so many incredible animals. They're great quality, last forever, and great detail to them. So yeah, we got them each a little cow, different colors, but still both a little cow because I didn't want them fighting over them. So I think we're all set up here. So yeah, this is just kind of like a nice little idea of what you can do. Super simple, but I know for myself, when I had Daisy, it meant so much when people showed up. You don't have to do this much. You can do more. You can do little, like the littlest things, just like, hey, thinking of you, hey, praying for you during this transition time. Even just if you can't show up in person. Hi, honey. Where'd you find that? I have no idea where you found this. This is to encourage you in whatever capacity you can, show up for people. And yeah, it does take a village, and it's incredible to be a part of one. But I recently heard someone say that if you want the village, you also have to be the villager. And that's kind of a kick in the butt and an encouragement at the same time. So let's go get this meal delivered, and you can play with your friends for a bit.
Thank you for watching today's video on how to simply bless a postpartum family. I love to inspire you in your own life and hope this video brought a reminder of how important it is that we all show up for each other. I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you find this content uplifting and helpful in your own season of life. Until next time, keep doing your best where God has you, and I can't wait to chat with you all soon.